Welcome back, everybody, to Stardew Valley here on Fantasy Farm, Island Edition. Island Edition in the sense of we will probably be going back to the island, but the spirits are happy about that, so that's at least a little bit of a plus. We've got infinite energy +1 on the nodes, and finally, if I did need it anymore, there would be the Silver Star quality wine, so that would give you an idea of how long it would have taken. It would have been a substantial amount of time by comparison to getting the dinosaur mayonnaise, which is a little humorous, a little sad, but mostly a little humorous. Lewis has given us his agricultural fund, i.e. that's his little bonus if occasionally he will give you money. It's not a lot, but is it worth being friends with him? Yeah. That's my answer is So, today, there's a couple things I want to do today before we head to the island. First and foremost, I do probably, I could be talking and doing a routine at the same time here. Hold on. Oh, that's from the fishing. I was like, why is that in my inventory? It's been a bit since I've played, so admittedly I don't remember all the goings-on all that well. But as we do the routine here, I can continue to talk. There are a couple things I kind of want to check. The first thing that immediately comes to mind is, like, how is the raccoon family doing? Do we need to, like, continue there? Are we good for the time being? So I do want to check on them. I do want to bring these duck feathers with me to the island as well. Reason being is because they're a loved gift for Leo, then I don't have to take them there. And in fact, I'll probably leave all the non-iridium quality ones here. On the off chance I need them for something, probably won't, but if I do, then obviously those are there. So I'll be bringing a little bit more, like a few more things over. There is also some other stuff I want to take to the island that I do recommend you take, and if you don't have it, as in if you don't have the items, basically try to find a way to get them if you can. It should be stuff you have, it's just stuff potentially you might have locked yourself out of, depending on the season, depending on what seeds are available primarily, but theoretically that should not be the case. As long as you have been keeping things, you can obviously toss those in the seed maker, and then once they're tossed in the seed maker, then you can get the seeds that way. But one of the things that we're going to have to do is... Sorry, a car alarm was going off. That threw me off. One of the things you are going to have to do in order to get some of the golden walnuts on the island is by growing specific crops. Not even harvesting them, necessarily. It's literally just growing them and leaving them there. So the faster that you get a jump on that, the faster they can obviously be grown. So once we've gotten the routine done for the day, I will point out what specific things you're going to want. As it will always be the same, it will not vary by save file, so that you don't have to worry about. And I can go ahead and tell you pretty safely right now, since we are harvesting them, one of the things is actually the melon. Melon is one, garlic is one, and off the top of my head, I've got it in my notes here. I don't remember what the third thing is, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. For now, let's drop some things off. Oh, the peppers are ready, but I tragically do not have the space to carry those. So let's put some things in the shipping bin. The mayonnaise is go, the cloth, all of the non-starred stuff I want to keep, everything else I want to sell, the cheese, and I will keep everything else. I'll also take this and put it away. I do want to bring note to the golden coconut. While you can get some good stuff from these, and you do want to break these open, like, for sure, at the same time, the first one is the only one that will give you a golden walnut. It's actually a guaranteed golden walnut, but it's only the first one that's going to do that. But these will still give you valuable items, so continue to break them open. They're still worth your time to do. Don't just not do it. Alright, I think I've got, at least one more. So let's drop that in there. And then we'll take a look at the greenhouse, see how we're going there. And then from here, I will, let's see, there we go. Where did it go? Right there. From here, I will, yes, check on the raccoons. I will also drop those things off for Clint, just to break them open to get the extra money that way. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here that we really need to do, and I don't think there is. Do we have a big... Yeah, Fragments of Past is going on, but we would go to the island for that anyway, so that's not a big deal. Alright, slime, those, this, truffle, dried apples, and hot pepper. Alright. The rest of this can all go away, go up. I don't know why that silver one's in here. That can go away, too. Corn can go there. Everything else I am keeping / taking with me. Since I'm buying the museum, I'll probably drop off the additional bone fragments we have right now. You could wait. You could do it now. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. We'll have to drop them all off at some point anyway, so it's just up to you, really. I do want to take a warp totem with me, obviously, because if we forget that, then getting back will be hard. It's not as big a deal now because we've got the ability to actually sleep over at the... I'm getting a text from work here. We actually have the ability to sleep over at the... Interesting, that's not who I thought I would be getting that message from. You have the ability to sleep at the island now, so it's not as big of a deal as it once was, but it is an option if you do need it. And there it is, perfect. There's the squid ink, which is one of the things we need to donate. Squids use this ink to confuse would-be-like predators. We're going to be using it to donate so that it's one more thing off of my checklist to do. Right, the other things that I wanted to bring besides the artifact troves, because we can't use the geode crusher to break those open, is... let me see here. There we go. Those are the 3. Okay. You are going to want the seeds for the following, and if you don't have the seeds, if you've got the actual crop, you can throw that in the seed maker. You're going to want a garlic, a wheat, and a melon. Those are the 3 that I want. So I'm going to put those each in the seed maker. You only need 1. It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it does matter how many you have. It has to be a number higher than 0, but other than that, it doesn't matter. So I guess I'll stick around here and grab these and put them in the treasure chest while we're waiting. Just so we're doing a little something here. Alright, so I'll put those up. I'll just probably plant all that it gives me, and it won't really matter how much specifically it is. We'll go with the oranges again. Put those in the dehydrator. Yeah, it might be a little bit slow getting to the island today, but we're kind of setting up to get some of the other sets of golden walnuts. This will probably be the last video I do, at least on my end, where I'm not looking up where all the golden walnuts are to figure out which ones I have and don't have. So it's really that car alarm is going off again. Alright, yeah, we get it. There's somebody in the 5-block radius that sneezed and therefore set it off. Alright. Let's see here. So with all of that done, let's see how much progress we can make. Artifact troves, the golden mystery box. I'll just drop that in the crusher. I'm dropping off the bone fragments, also that gold coconut. I'm going to get that as well. If there's time, I would like to combine some of these things. The napalm ring and the slime charmer ring are both good options for me here to combine with the burglar's ring. So I'll debate on what to do there. But for now, let's go run some errands in town before we leave. Obviously, Robin is going to be still working on the shed for all of the not the casks, but the barrels. You know what they are. I'll probably just take anything like, yeah, the speed grow, the fertilizer, and I think I'll just take that to the island with me. I don't really see a need to... I mean, you could still use them at the farm, but you can use them at the island farm too, so there's just no reason not to. I mean, that doesn't really help me with anything, so this is probably all going to go in the shipping bin, but I can do that while I'm over there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to take over there, and off the top of my head, I don't believe so. Oh, wait. There's one other thing I need to do. This. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for pineapple seeds. I do want to get these started for sure with the quality sprinklers, so that is good. Also, Alex is going to the ice cream stand to start selling that. I did say I was going to drop off the bone fragments, but I don't really want to waste any more time, and again, we have to wait till we get 100, and we'd have to go drop them off at that point anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to head on out. I don't expect to be able to get everything done here that I'm planning to today. I do want to show this off, though. Because you can actually fish back here, and there's a little reward you get for doing so. There's certain areas like this, and we've shown some of them, like the secret forest, where there is a chance to get something. Oh, well, that's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a guarantee. Yeah, you can get another present here, which is a lifesaver right there. So it's a furniture piece you can use. I'll probably just throw it inside of the island hut, but yeah, you can do that. So yes, for 20 coconuts, you can build the resort, which will allow the villagers to come here. It will also unlock this area to the east, which is the big draw of doing that, but obviously I don't have enough golden walnuts yet for that. I'm gonna check and see if Leo is hanging out over here. I don't know his schedule too well. He roams the island a little bit, which makes sense, but yeah, it doesn't appear he's here right now. 3 stuck in shelly stones by the shore. Also, you can get one by chopping the tree in Leo's house with the axe. So that's another one that I had not yet gotten. I think I got the one over here. At least I'm decently confident that I got the one over here. Not from the shrine puzzle, but from, yeah, right there. I don't think it's any further. No, it would be visible on screen. There's still some other things in here that we can't get. You might have seen the little logo of a banana. And yes, there are banana trees, but we don't have any yet. There you are. Love this. I'm going to put it in my nest. So, what's going on with you today? Have you met the others like you? I don't get to talk to them much. I feel safer with my own kind. That's fair. Do you have any hearts with him yet? We probably have at least one. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Right, yeah, I'm going to drop these in here as I don't need those. Same with the jewelry. How much was that? 600. Wow. I know the appraisal guide makes that worth more, but still. It's more than I would have thought. Let me quickly drop off the things I'm not using right now. Like I said, I don't think there's time for the rings or to be able to get the diamond yet, so I'm not going to worry about that immediately. Yeah, for now, I want to focus on getting the farming bit of this done. So, right about here feels... Yeah, that feels like a pretty good spot to start. So, we'll do that. And that. For these, the pineapple seeds take 14 days to mature, and after that keep producing fruit, so I think for that reason... And also the reason of getting the melon, wheat, and garlic done as quickly as possible, I think I'm going to go with the speed grow for that reason. So do that. Do we have any other seeds? We do have more. Yeah, let's go ahead and plant these as well. Because there's no reason not to. Put that fertilizer up. Any other seeds we have? I don't think so. It's a mahogany seed. It's not the same thing. I do need to take those back. So I'll take those back with me. And obviously, for this first day, I'll go ahead and water these. But then the sprinkler should take care of that. I'm deciding kind of what I want to hold on to / put away. And also where I want to go from here, because there's a few things. We could try to make it up to that floor and get the book. But I feel like I would want to also do the forge, the combining, and I don't think I can get to 10. I'm pretty sure I get to 5. I'm not convinced on 10. So I think for that reason, I'm going to wait. Also, I'm going to donate one of each of these, because these are part of the collection. The ginger is also one. Let me look at this back set here. So ginger, that's the taro root once it's fully grown. We do need to plant those as well. Pineapple, not sure what that is. Cinder shards, magma, we don't have access to these yet. Yeah, we do have the taro tubers, we need to plant those as well. But yeah, I'm going to put one of each of these in here specifically just for the collection. So if you're like, wait, what are you doing? Don't do that. Those are used for XYZ. I know they are. Don't worry, I know. I haven't gone completely insane just quite yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the... Actually, I don't think it matters. I don't think we have enough seeds for that. The taros take 10 days. I feel okay kind of just planting these as they are. Yeah, I think I'm just going to plant these as they are. The pineapples are the bigger deal because they continue to produce after their harvest, and then you can throw those into a seed maker to get more of them. Those are the ones I'm kind of more focused on. And like I said, for the special orders, whether it makes you do ginger, taro, or pineapple, which one it gives you is random in that regard, so you never know what you're going to get until you actually get it. I'm going to go ahead and put the sprinklers down, just so they're there. So we'll know where they go. I could swap those for iridium, but those are what we have right now, so it just makes the most sense to me to do that. Alright, next on the docket, we do want to work on getting the bones for the special order we're doing now. If we find any for the museum, that's great. Again, though, they're kind of get them as you go type of scenario there. So I'm not as worried about those right now. Again, if you see the coconuts, you are still going to want to grab those, though, because you can trade those in for other things. There's quite a few of these here. I'll just do that since we got infinite energy. Any mushrooms in here today? Nope. No dice. Oh well. Not that big a deal, honestly. Since I've got the mushroom cave, it doesn't really matter to me. So how close are we? 84. How many days do we have left? We have 4 days. So we have 4 days to get 16. So as long as we're averaging 4 a day, we should be fine. I think that's completely doable. Has this unlocked yet? Or that we can unlock it? So you can build the trading hut here. That would be nice, but I do kind of want to focus on getting the final area to the east unlocked. I feel like unlocking the areas is usually more important than unlocking the little extra things like that, so that's what I'm going to stick with. One of the things I also want to do is do some fishing. I'm going to see if there's any of the things down here today. There are. There's one. And also, I believe, yes, right here in this trio, there's another one right there. Yeah, I do want to, excuse me, I do actually want to go fishing here too, because you can get golden walnuts from fishing. You have a 15% chance to get a golden walnut through doing fishing. Ooh, gold treasure chest. Grab that. And also we've got fish here that I've alluded to many times that you cannot get anywhere else. For example, a lionfish. Let's see, very quickly, I want to make sure... Yes, so you can get a maximum of 5 golden walnuts. So you can get up to 5 total. I would just say try to get all 5. But yes, you can get those anywhere on the island. It does not matter where you fish. It will always be a 15% chance. So fish wherever you like. If you're going for different stuff, try fishing in different areas. One is in an area that we don't have access to right now. One is obviously here in the ocean, as you're seeing with the lionfish. And one of them is, I guess, in freshwater, quote-unquote, by the dig site is what I would say, or just in stream. But you can also get things like the snake skulls and whatnot from here too. So stick around into each area, see what's available. This would be another good spot if you did want to do fishing and using the fish smokers, because there's nobody else here. Nobody else is going to, like with my previous fish smoker, knock it into the water, because the only person that's here that moves around is Leo, as opposed to, you know, like, upwards of 30 villagers. So you could just put them out here and you'd be good to go on that front as well. So yeah, I might do a little bit of... I might go fishing by the dig site and drop one of these off as well. I think we only need the one. The snake skull I don't remember being hard to find. On my last file where I completed that museum, it was the vertebra that I was having the most trouble getting. Well, I said I was going to, but first there's a bubbly spot here, so maybe we'll do this first. I'm casting it too far. I need to go, like, here. There we go. Feels weird to barely, like, not even try on casting for max cast. Which I guess even that doesn't matter now, too, because normally I'd be like, oh, well, you're getting more experience from doing that, but the experience doesn't matter for us anymore either. We're well past that point. So yeah, and getting the golden walnut, as you've already clearly seen, it would be like fishing up a piece of trash. You don't have to get the fish on the bar or anything like that. You'll just automatically get it once you see the exclamation mark and hit the button. I don't think I need a lionfish for anything other than the Fishopedia, for lack of a better word. If I do, no big deal, I can catch more, but all of these are obviously going to get sold. I don't really have any immediate need for them right now. Yeah, maybe we'll just stick to here if the bubbles are going to last this long. Well, this one's acting a little bit more feisty. Maybe this is something else. This also, I guess, theoretically could be an octopus. But oh, no, it's not. It's the cucumber. Okay. So yeah, how does that do? 750 for 3 of those? That's okay. It's not the best we've ever seen. Like, the super cucumber is going to be better than that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and sell these. I guess I'll hang on to the geodes since only Clint can process those. Well, no, that's not true. We could bring the geode crusher here. I'll just leave these here then. The gold coconuts are the exception for that one. What else? What else? I think that's basically it. So yeah, we'll see if we can get a little bit of fishing done, maybe get one of the other fish that we're missing, and then that would put us down to 1. So we got 14 now. Alright. I don't think the trading post will trade you any gold walnuts. I think it's more things like seeds for pineapples and stuff like that, so that's why I'm saying the trader might not be too terribly important. I did say I wanted to drop this off, so I'm going to do that first. So we'll have a small bit of time since I can warp back to my house. Hello. Came to donate this. You outdone yourself. This is one of the most pristine specimens I've ever seen. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll be sure to sell the other ones since I don't have any need for them. Yeah, we'll see if this will give us something new. I think this should give us the other one that we don't have. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I'm going to grab that treasure chest. That's not what I was expecting. I was not expecting Midnight Carp, nor was I expecting 2 golden animal crackers. I don't have any real use for those, but thank you. Yeah, we'll give this a few more tries. If we don't get it today, I mean, we'll be around here tomorrow, too. We can look for it then as well. There it is, the blue discus. Brightly colored tropical fish that is popular in aquariums. Now, this is one of the other ones, so we are down to 1. And again, that's in an area of the island we have not unlocked, the east side. So we'll have to wait for a little bit of time on that one. I'm going to double check after... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I thought that was an exclamation mark. Let me check the animals real quick. Is there anybody that doesn't... Oh, yeah. Yoshi doesn't. See, I could use one of those golden animal crackers. Let's go ahead and leave a little bit early to put all this stuff back up and away. Also, you can see that the container here has been broken out of, so you can now grab it if you want. Empty capsule, part of the glass is shattered. This doesn't have any negative effect, it's just a small little Easter egg. I'll put it in here, I guess. Let's see, on this end, oh, take that too. We'll put all this way. I'll throw one of those in there because I don't need it. Skull, tail, those can all go. Oh, discus can go as well. Iron. I can't do the animal cracker right now. I can't obviously break those, so I think we are good to go for the day. So, let's go have a snooze. Oh, well, thank you. I'll take a little fish. Yeah, pretty good money there. Most of that came from the animal cracker and just donating random things here. But the rare disc, the jewelry, like these are worth a good amount. These were just excess stuff that I don't normally drag. The Dragon Tooth I would not normally donate. But again, we needed it for collection, so it's fine. So yeah, this gives you a vague idea of what the discus and lionfish look like in comparison to other stuff. They're okay, but just okay. There's the other ones there. I don't think there's anything really new here. This is all stuff you've seen before. Alright. But it is another 33,000, so I am not going to say no to that. Looks like we've got a rainy day. Our fortune is the spirits are very happy. I don't really need the ladder shafts, but I'm going to grab that anyway, I suppose. I keep forgetting, too, every time. Right when I walk out the door, I'm like, oh, yeah, forgot the tea leaves. Let's finish off that iron there. And now, as is tradition, I'm going to go ahead and do the routine, and once the routine is taken care of, I will see you guys back here, and we'll figure out exactly what we're doing from this point. I also meant to go talk to the raccoon family, so I'm going to do that because I'm going to head to the traveling merchant as well. But we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. This is what I'm donating. I took half of the normal quality blueberries and went ahead and added them in since I know we're about to make a bunch of kegs and stuff like that. But this is all the stuff that I'm going to be donating with the exception of the frozen geodes. Obviously, those are for this. So I'm going to get rid of that as well. I just didn't have enough inventory space to be able to grab quite everything all in one go. So that's why I took a little bit of a detour over here. But yes, we do have our new shed built. That's what it looks like, of course, but I do want to upgrade that shed as well. So I'm going to double check and see what I need to upgrade that shed. We'll take that to Robin and then get that taken care of. Before we do that, though, I do want to check on the traveling merchant. I also want to check on the raccoons and see what they need, if they do need anything to continue that quest, because that is part of the achievement list. And apparently even on my Steam achievements, I haven't done this. I was pretty sure I had, though. Thirsty, need juice. Pumpkin juice and pickled broccoli. We can do both of those things. Anything here? Not really. Skull poster. I guess I'll grab that. I feel like we never buy anything from her these days. It seemed like at the beginning of the game it was like, oh, we can't justify spending this much unless we really need it. And then it was like, oh, well, we don't really need anything anymore. There we go. Now I've got it listed there. But yeah, I'll put that in two of our slots. We've got a keg and a casket for these very reasons. So let's see. That's not the right one. They're both going to be over here. Broccoli, pumpkin. So since pumpkin is the juice, it will go here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it, yeah. I'm going to sacrifice that in order to do this. I know I've got ones inside, but I'd rather have them together, and I could take one out, but I don't know. Okay. So we did all that. Let me double check very quickly on what I need to bring Robin. Why do I keep getting messages? Work. Just stop, please. You don't need to be doing that. I'm not heading to work for another hour and a half. I don't need to see it. Alright, there we go. That's easy enough. Alright, so we need 300 stone, 550 wood. Actually, this is almost a full set right here. And then you'll also need 20,000 to upgrade a shed, so I am going to take that and go ahead and get that knocked out. I don't have anything else to bring to Clint, correct? I do want to try to get to the top to do some forging and get that book, if possible, today. What else? What else? I'm trying to think. A lot of this is like fishing, while we're on the island, growing the crops. That will kind of happen naturally, so we don't have to worry about that part either. There's some puzzle solving stuff, but we kind of have to wait on that and get a little bit lucky. So I don't think there's too much else we could do there. Yeah, I think this is basically it. I mean, we'll still do the fragments as well. We're nearly there. We only need 11 more. So we're nearly there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get moving. Away we go. At some point, I will probably start making use of the rain totems in order to solve that puzzle, because as it's mentioned for the one of getting all of the gemstones in the right order to solve that puzzle, it needs to be raining for you to find the birds that will drop the gems, and then you'll know where to put them. So, by using a rain totem, obviously you greatly increase the chance of rain, but it's only where you use the rain totem now. So if you use it here, you'll probably get rain in the valley, but not necessarily in at Ginger Island. So you want to use it at Ginger Island itself in order to do that. Hi, Delta. Hey, how's it going? I need you to upgrade my shed to a big shed. I'd like to upgrade this one. Okay, I'll start working on your shed upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Sweet. Thanks. I don't really think we... I mean, we probably could just head straight there, honestly. I could just sell this stuff. It's not that big a deal. So yeah, we'll head over to get those golden coconuts open for hopefully some more pineapple seeds. Is probably the biggest thing I'm hoping for in there. Truthfully, I don't remember all that much the different things that you can get from golden coconuts, but I'd wager there's probably a fair bit, but I feel like at least as of right now, the pineapple seeds are probably going to be what I would consider the most helpful things to get. So that's what I'm going to be hoping for. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we could also get those, yeah. We could also get the skulls and artifacts. Alright, cool. Some seeds and a fossilized skull that I can donate, so I am happy with that. Yeah, I think that's probably what I ultimately turned in most of the coconuts for, to gold coconuts, was probably to try and get the remaining pieces of the fossils that I needed. That was... The more I think about it, the more likely that's probably what it was. Ahoy indeed. Nice and vibrant here. Ooh, we got a couple dig spots. Yep, these can give us seeds. These can give us some stuff to donate. Like so. Fossilized ribs, so I don't want to forget those. One time I was at the top of the volcano at night and I saw lights far, far away. I wonder if there are other bird families out there. Yeah, there sure enough are. Alright, let's see. These can all go. I don't need any of those. I will hang on to everything else. Put those away. That's not where I meant to plant those at all, but okay, those went way out of order, but... Don't know how it kept moving that far to the right. Alright, so we'll donate those. Watering can away. Okay, good. Those are going. I'll throw this in here. I don't really need this right now. I'm not going to need these for the mining stuff I'm doing, so I'm going to just not take it with me. Oh no, I will need the watering can, actually. But I won't need the axe or the scythe while I'm up there. So these are going to be less likely to be used, so we'll put them there. The bombs we'll need. So let's see, we're donating this, we're going up there. I need to bring the diamonds with me. I'm going to bring that for Leo if he's still over there. I'm going to bring these to upgrade. I'll grab these as well, since I've already got them in my inventory. I don't see anything else. I'm going to sell this since I don't need that anymore. Don't need that leg either, so I'll get rid of that. Of course, in order to upgrade, I am going to need the cinder shards to combine these things together, so I will need that. I think this is about all we really need for making a run up there. So yeah, we're going to try and see to try to do your best. Oh, it's your birthday today! Well, shoot, I guess we're rolling that footage now. I didn't realize today was your birthday.
The actual final birthday to go over in this game, Leo. Yep, he's the last official villager, so this will be the end of the segments of what characters love and like. Given that he's sole survivor of a shipwreck and also, you know, trying to adjust to another person even being here, let's give him something he enjoys and show that we appreciate him. Leo's love list is a bit of an odd one, as most of these are obviously items that you would find on the island, including a recipe that he himself has to give you. These very items are likely to be important to you when you first get here. If you can't afford to spare a mango, can't make the poi yet, and you don't even have a duck feather, you might actually be in trouble here, because you do not want to give up an ostrich egg. Which, I guess, now makes the whole retrospect of hiding what that item is pointless. On Leo's love list, again, we've got a recipe that he himself has to send you. So, thanks for that. Luckily, there are more options here, and again, one thing to not give him with the dragon tooth. The quartz, the nautilus shell, the sea urchin, and the spice bear are all great choices if you can't give up anything from his love list. Well, it's been fun, but with this, our birthday segments have come to an end.
How did that do with, Oh yeah, 5 hearts. Alright, cool. Got very, very lucky that I remembered to do that. Or not remembered to, but did. I didn't remember squat. I had no idea. I could have sworn he had a fall birthday, not a summer one. Alright, we'll grab these. Yeah, I think we will probably get enough here. I think we're going to get enough to get this order done. I'm not going to go actually cash it in today, but we will have it done. Wasn't there one more? Yeah. Oh, nope, that's just a snake skull and a book that I don't need. No, they actually don't say, hey, they can tell you more about this if you donate it, so you do have to be a little bit more careful with these. Sometimes you do need more than one, so don't think just because you've donated the one that you're necessarily done with it. If you come here and check and it's like, oh, it's grayed out, then you'll know. That's all we can donate here. Yeah, I can toss some of this stuff if necessary. It's another skull. Yeah, it'd be nice to keep them for money, and I get some of that when it, you know, ends up in the trash. So it's kind of either way. Nope, not interested in that guy. Not interested in those either. One of the things I should have also checked is what the final monster was. to do the Monster Slayer quest to see what enemy I needed to focus in here. It could be the fireballs, it could be those guys that hang out in the lava that try to shoot fireballs at you. I actually don't know for sure what it would have been. Oh, this is just an awful floor. I'm gonna turn every which way but loose in here. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, I probably won't go out of my way to fight anything right now. I'm aware I probably should, but for now I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It could be one of these guys, the guys that explode whenever you attack them a couple times. I'm leaning towards it being the fireballs, honestly, being the thing that you need to do Monster Slayer for. But it's only a guess. I couldn't tell you for sure right now. Water can. Ooh, a parrot egg. Summons a level 3 parrot companion, which grants you a high chance to find gold coins when slaying monsters. This is one of our trinkets, and obviously, since it's the only thing we've got right now, why would I not use it? Let's get out of here, because we are not making great time at all. Where are... I think I crashed the game. Oh, nope, we're okay. I don't know what just happened there. I also now can't swing my sword anymore. I can't eat food. Okay, that's good. That's something. I don't know what that was. I've never seen that happen before. That wasn't even like a... something went wonky on my computer end. That was something went wonky in the game's end. Oh, we've got switches too, of course. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the top. We might be able to get to floor 5, but we're definitely not getting to the top if we keep getting rooms like this. Especially ones where I have to find switches and I can't seem to locate them. Gold walnut, at least. So yeah, that plus 250G, that's from the parrot right there. I don't want to risk that, sorry. I'm not going to risk him getting there in time. I know that's a dumb thing to do with a Lucky Lunch, but it's better than me dying. Where is the switch? It has to be over here. There's no other spot for it to be. Oh, these things are annoying. There we go. I do like getting that extra money, though. Alright, there we go, finally. Of course, it was in, like, the last possible area that I could have checked. Oh, that took such a long time. Yeah, that was really weird. Part of me wants to be like, hey, what happened with that glitch thing? Like, where I couldn't move, I couldn't use an item. I don't know what happened there. So I'm curious if every time I defeat an enemy where it would give me gold, if it seemed to be increasing by 250 each time. So if it will continue to do that. Oh, put it down. Come on now. It's like I'm trying to avoid damage, and then it's like, okay, I'll put this bomb down and run away, and then the bomb doesn't get put down, and so I have to go back and stay on the floor longer and take more damage. I'm trying to avoid that happening. Alright, for 5 golden walnuts, you can build an exit shortcut here. It'll just put a hole in the ground like you would see in the mines before. So you can do that. I'm not really interested in doing that because I don't think it stays. You can't get back straight up to floor 5, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't have inventory space even though... Alright, fine. There. The Diamond Hunter is ours at last. This is the final book. All stones have a chance to drop a diamond when mined by hand. And that will give us the achievement of well-read, which, as you could probably expect, is reading every book. So that is another one taken care of. Oh, do I even want to try to get to the forge? I don't even know at this point. To try to combine some combination of these 3 rings. We could try, I guess. I'm not holding out much hope based on how those other floors went. But we can try. Because we'll just warp back, so that part's not the issue. Yeah, I do want to get those shards. Yeah, I'm kind of just ignoring the enemy. Oh, there's another switch door. Alright, well, that's probably it right there. Nope, not interested in you. Nah, it doesn't appear to be. I think maybe it's the amount based on the enemy type or something like that. Well, let's keep fighting in here, I guess, to get more items like the Cinder Shards. Oh, that was weird. That looked like a jug of something, but I think it was just 2 items overlapping each other. There's the stupid switch. There's no way to get to the top now, but... Man, these fireballs really want to kill me. I'm just hoping that those are the Monster Slayer ones. Nope, we're not doing the burned and slow combination, thanks. Nope, I'm good. We're just gonna tap out of that. And take a hard left to anywhere that's not here. Because yikes. They just really did not want that happening today. Alright. What are we keeping in our inventory? What are we throwing away? What are we storing? I can sell that. I have no need for it. Oops, I missed the solar essences there. Not actually sure what enemy drops those. Algae, book, skull, don't need any of those. This is all the stuff that's going back to the island with me. Well, technically the bombs, yes. Storage, storage. And I think that's basically it. I'll put that away, I suppose. I got a little bit of time here. So did I get enough? Yes, I just need to drop them off. Okay, that's easy enough. Well, I thought I was only going to do one video, but I might be able to do one more. Depends on how much space I've got on my computer right now. Because these files take up a lot, and I do mean a lot of space. So we'll see. But that also means the next video is the last of summer. There won't be any more. So if you needed to get any ancient fruit, you better do that on the 28th. The bookseller's in town, but as we've already seen now, we don't really need that anymore. So taking a look at our collections, I need to donate that mystic syrup. I know where these are. We really can't get these right now. The pineapple, the taro, and whatever this is, I think will grow in time. I need another dinosaur egg for that. That's a banana, which we're waiting on the banana trees, and then this is something we'll get from completing the smaller museum that's on the island. The fish, we're just down to that, which is an area we have yet to unlock. Artifacts are done, minerals are done, cooking we're doing at a later date. Achievement-wise, what do we have on here? Catching every fish we'll have soon. We're working on the forest neighbors. And then these are like shipped every item, craft every item, the bigger ones that we're not doing quite yet. Skills are done. We've maxed friendship with everybody except Leo, and we're already pretty much halfway there with Leo, which is good, since his birthday was there. Animals, everybody's got a golden animal cracker. We're still building up friendship, but that's just something that'll take time. All our powers are here except for this one, and this one is not available yet to us. This will come not as a reward for the 100 golden walnuts, but it will be something we can pick up through that, I guess is the best way to say. But all the books have been collected, so we're good on that front. So yeah, we are making good progress. Next time on Stardew Valley here on Fantasy Farm, we're going to head back to the island, plant more of the stuff. I would like to actually be able to craft these rings together. Other than that, we'll be trying to get those things for the raccoons done, but we kind of have to wait on those. I'll get that special order done and see if we've got any other ones that might have cropped up, and we'll see what to do from there. Till then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.